Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good.
And what school are you from?
Good Christian.
And where are you located?
Sun Valley.
Sun Valley. Did you realize where your school is the San Gabriel Mountains? And yeah, you're right in front of the San Gabriel Mountains. And guess what mountains these are?
San Gabriel.
Exactly. This is the end of the San Gabriel Mountains. This is mountain range that's going all the way east. Anyways, I want to thank you for coming here today. Just want to talk about our little area here, our canyon. We have 3 different communities here. They're called ecosystems. It's a big word, so I'll stick to community. And what a community is things that are in that area, like your community in Sunland. To give you an example, Roger said this is a riparian area. What is a riparian area? That's plants that need lots of water. That's where the water is. So like right now it doesn't look like there's any water there, but there's a freeway underneath it coming from the San Gabriel Mountains, coming down, and it's going to end up at the beach. But everything that's around this area here, even though it looks a little dry, needs all this water. Like this tree, this tree right here is a sycamore tree. Well, actually, it's a sycamore tree over there. Excuse me. That one back there, that greener one. And that, you'll see only a few sycamore trees here, and you'll only see them by the water area. So that's what the riparian area is. It's where all the plants, all the trees that need water. That's where you'll find those bushes. Then you have the oak trees. Oak trees. And the oak trees is a different community. And they're in a canyon area like we have here, which starts down by the freeway and starts going all the way up the San Gabriel Mountains. Now the oak trees they grow acorns. I'm going to pass this around in a minute. These acorns are a little bit small. These are a little bit bigger. And these are really huge. The difference is where the oak tree is located. This being Yosemite, being really high. This one over here being up the creek about 3 or 4 miles. And then right below us, right here. Now how they are attached to the trees by this little thing. The acorn sits, the acorn sits like that on my thumb, which it isn't going to, I'm going to have to get putty and put it there. It sits on the tree like that, and when it's ready to fall, the whole thing falls and then it comes off. So then we have that. Then we have the chaparral. Now the chaparral community is the bushes and stuff on the sides of the hill. And they're the community that can live without water. Well, they need some, but not the amount of water that you might need in the riparian area. It's for temperatures like Sunland, like here, which are hot in the summer and cold in the winter. So those are the 3 communities we have here. You could only have one and be just fine, but we just happen to be very lucky and we have 3. Now, a long time ago, we had the Tatavian Indians here, over 500 years ago. And the Tatavian Indians lived in this valley. Does everybody know where Magic Mountain is?
Yeah.
Okay. That's where they mostly lived, but they lived on a diet of all acorns. Can you imagine eating these things 3 times a day? Well, they had to eat them 3 times a day, so they had to come here and get their acorns. So when it was time to collect acorns, this whole area was full of Tatavian Indians. And they would collect their food so they'd have enough for the winter and the summer and all their meals that they need. They'd crush them. First they'd boil the acorns and then they'd crush them and make like tortillas. But can you imagine 3 times a day? My goodness. Then, did you know that we were the first ones to have gold here? I know that, you know, your teachers tell you that it was somewhere in, what was it, teachers? Thank you. Sutter's Mill. That was 3 years later. We were 3 years earlier. We were here, and there's a story that we're going to tell you in a little bit about how we discovered the gold here. Then there came the walkers. The walkers were the people that owned this land before we got here. And they were nice enough to leave it to the city, or the county of LA, and that's how we came. We're going to go later and see their house. So, this is our area here, and we would love for you to take a walk with us and share it with us today. And I hope you all have a good time. But before we do that, we're going to show you some of our animals. So hold on a minute, and Roger, you're on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Sue. I'm a docent, just like all of the other people that you saw here. I have a different kind of animal here. This is a bird, and the bird is distinguished from all of the other animals that came out because they have feathers. Okay, I'm going to tell you some facts. I'm going to give you 3 facts about this little bird that will area. When you're out on the walk with your docent, pick things up and look at them, but put them down. Don't carry rocks, don't toss rocks. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 facts about this little bird. Tells you why he's such a good hunter. First of all, he doesn't belong to the hawk family. He doesn't belong to the eagle family, but he is a raptor. That means he eats meat. You can tell by looking at his beak. So it's his beak that makes him a really good hunter.